I swear I thought the hardest part of doing my packing video would be, either the videoing itself or the editing. But it turns out it's gathering all my stuff together. Oh my word. And this is all going to go 7-kilo carry-on. Let's see how I do it. Hello there, my name is Mandy. I'm one half of the Frugal Travellers. Now my husband Lee and I are setting off on another adventure, and we decided this year that we were going to carry-on luggage only. Last year we took like 20 kilos plus 10 kilos in our day bag and like loads and loads of other stuff. This year though we've decided we're going to go minimal. Doesn't quite work for me. Lee's video, he posted it the other day, you'll be able to see that. That's Frugal Travellers Packing Tips 1. And this is Packing 2, my version of not quite minimalism. So after a bit of research and on the advice of some travel friends we met, we decided to buy Osprey Fairpoint 40 litre carry-on bags. They're the right size to get onto planes, they're pretty cool. They've got a zip up thing for the back, so they look quite neat and tidy. And for the first time ever, we decided to buy packing cases. A set of 6. One at the bottom has my, heavy stuff. In theory it's supposed to be trousers and things, but I think it's like woolen tops and leggings and a dress, tights. The second one, because also I do like to travel with a lot of things this time around, wearing jeans. I've got a pair of combat shorts and a pair of slightly warmer trekking trousers, as well as 3 pairs of leggings. Yes, as I said, a dress, and I think that's about it. Top-wise, I've got 3 t-shirts. 2 dark blue, 1 black. I've got a long sleeve shirt, a button-up shirt, and a light top for like sunny days, and a pair of bathers. And what's this? Oh, and a sports top, just in case. Socks and underwear. I've taken, I've sort of miscalculated a bit. I've just counted, and I've actually got 9 pairs of socks. So, oh dear. But anyway, so I've got 9 pairs of socks, for some bizarre reason. One of which is woolen, just in case. And I think there's 7 pair of underwear, like 6 including what I'm wearing, a handkerchief, of course, and always in a sort of case I keep spare hair ties, earplugs, and a elastic band, a rubber band, because you never know when you need these things. It tends to be my common refrain. You never know when you'll need it. So I've got more of these elsewhere, but they're sort of stuck in this one. Okay, so now we begin the magical trick of putting everything in. I've got the 3 packing cubes, not cases, they're in there. And then I've got the secret pouches. It's pretty secret. I honestly and truthfully don't know why. Hydrolytes. I've got cotton buds, lots and lots of earplug things, spare pen. I've got a stretchy band, a rollerball thing. Anyway, this is one of the pouches. This is just like miscellaneous, whatever you want to put in. Relatively light, probably weighs about, 400 grams, 500 grams. In this one I have a soap dish, I've got a sewing kit, because being a frugal traveller you repair things, you don't throw them away. If it's minor, major, you just take it to a tailor or seamstress and they'll fix it. Yoga toes, spare headset, spare earplugs, plastic Ziploc bags just in case. Actually, no, that's for taking on the aeroplane.
So that's a miscellaneous one as well?
Yeah, it's another miscellaneous. Soap dish.
Yeah.
I always forget, but the soap dish is in the middle one. Then I have... This is like, believe it or not, this is all cords and plugs. Cables and plugs. They've got different lengths, and you never know when you might lose one. Or
so tech gear.
Tech, what's his name, charger. I have another adapter somewhere. Yeah, that's another thing. I tend to lose things. Oh, it's over here. This one. Travel adapter, because, oh my word, you need your travel adapters nowadays. And this one has like a fitting on it that you can put different things in.
So there's a few USBs in there, yeah?
That takes 4 USBs at one time, which is pretty good, because when you stay in hostels, especially if you stay in dormitories or even like older buildings, quite often there's only one power point, and so you tend to need more plugs. So Some people carry the bars, power bars. I've thought about getting one of those, maybe next time. There's always plenty of room. Okay, so that one's going in. It's still fitting a bit. This is another miscellaneous one with a thing for my bank, a flash drive, some hair ties, 3 pens. Yeah, that can just pop in. And I think the other, travel towel. It's not microfiber because I don't like them very much. This is more of a toweling towel, and it's very good. Relatively large, quick drying, so that went there. Now, unlike most people, I've only actually got 1 pair of shoes this time around. Last year I had boots, trainers, sneakers, and a pair of sandals. This year I'm only taking a pair of lightweight trainers. If we need boots, we can hire them if we're going trekking, and I'll buy some flip-flops, thongs, jandals, whatever, when we get to where we're going. Oh, some inner soles, so just leave those there. The other thing that goes in my backpack is I went and bought a 15-inch laptop because it was, on special. That's part of the problem about being a frugal traveller. You tend to love bargains, even if it's 1.7 kilos. But yeah, so that pops in to the laptop pocket. That's one of the concerns people tend to have with the Osprey, is that the laptop pocket's at the front. But oh well, we'll see how it goes. And I think, a folder for paperwork, spare earplugs, and paracetamol just in case. And a small bag with toilet roll. Always carry toilet roll, like it'll go in my day bag at some stage, but it's essential, toilet roll and a spare plastic bag, because you never know when you need them. Toothbrush, toothpaste has to come out, because you can't take that in your normal bag, it has to go in your, it's supposed to be like a single file bag for your fluids. I've managed to get it from New Zealand to Australia like this, in my jacket, which I'll show you later, but it might be a bit trickier this time around, so we'll see how we go. And then I kind of think that was all I had in my, I think that was all I had in my backpack.
Okay, so that's your backpack sorted. That'll be about 7 kilos, yeah?
Yes. I'm going to go and weigh it, and I'll come back and tell you exactly how heavy it is, and how much more weight I have to play with.
Okay.
So it turns out I was a bit over the 7 kilo allowance, and I remembered I actually had this in one of my jackets, and I just had this in my hand when I checked in last time, because I had my paperwork in it, the flight tickets, etc. So they've come out, and this is like, it's a spare bag for shoes to keep, your shoes from making everything dirty, and that just slots in there as well. Not that I have any spare shoes at the moment, but I will buy some. So now, everything else is going to go in a different form of bag, which is basically, it's a jacket. And as you can see, I have an awful lot of stuff, so it's not just one jacket. Oh no, I have 3 different jackets. We went to charity shops in Auckland before we left New Zealand a couple of weeks ago, and had this amazing find. Managed to get 3 jackets, well, 2 for me, 1 for Lee. This was $2. This kind of weird thing with little pockets. It's like a, gullet or whatever they call them, vest. Small pockets was, I think, $5. And this fleece, I'd say needed a black fleece, was also $2. So, basically, all of these things are now going to be slotted into here. But before that, I'm going to talk you through my tech. Okay, so if you check Lee's video out, what Lee takes on the plane, what he carries with him, you'll see it's quite different from what I carry with me, because you may have gathered I like a lot of stuff. And case in point, here we have, to treat water, I have a scary pen. Absolutely brilliant. This is a case it came in. It's UV, the UV light that you stick into a thing of water, swizzle it around, lights up purple, and it purifies your water, it sterilises your water. It's charged by USB, so it's excellent, because that goes really well with my pride and joy. Oh gosh, let me get it off here. Yes, I travel with a solar panel. Not many people do. Bought it when we went to Nepal last year, or the year before last actually. We were away for like a year and a half. In Nepal, when you're trekking, it's quite hard to get electricity, and it turns out almost everything I have, or everything that I have now anyway, is charged via USB. So a 3-panel solar charger is absolutely brilliant. You can charge 2 devices at a time. It charges my mobile phone in about 3 or 4 hours, and it was so handy. We even used it when we were in Tajikistan on the Pamir Highway last year. I don't know if we mentioned it in our blog, but yeah, so absolutely brilliant.
Awesome. What make and model is it?
This is Anchor. It's a PowerPort solar. Okay, seriously, I'm not sponsored, and I don't think they make this model anymore. It's about 2.5, 3 years old. I bought it in Australia. I think it was about 130 Australian dollars. I think it came from either UK or US. I can't remember. Back in NZ, I have got another one. I have a Rav Power. That's only a 16 watt. This is a 21 watt. But yeah, I just thought I'd take this with me because it's a little bit scratched already from like trekking in Nepal and stuff.
But you definitely recommend it.
Oh, well, no, not for most people. Because for most people, they're going to get a wall socket somewhere. But because
If you're off the beaten track and you
Yes.
need to charge your stuff up, it's a good one.
everything I have, so this can charge my SteriPen. So we didn't buy any bottled water. Oh my god, I've just turned the light on. I can't remember how to turn it off. I'll do that in a sec. It doesn't matter because I can charge it on this. But so my solar charger charges the SteriPen. It charges my Kobo e-reader because I love reading. But I tend to get books on Libby through my library, which is fantastic. My Kobo e-reader. I have a camera, Canon G9X, as a present for my mum. Thank you, Mum. And that is, oh gosh, USB charged. Plus, I have a bicycle headlight. I decided to not use, we always use petzels before, head torches, but I don't know, the fact that you have to recharge the batteries, and it means an additional battery charger, and I've already got enough stuff, so I've got a bicycle head torch, and it's brilliant, USB charged, waterproof, and with this you can sort of hook it over, I don't know, a railing or something. It's excellent. What else do I have that charges with that? I cannot remember. Thought there was something else, but there's not. Just in case it's a cloudy day, I've got 2 power banks. These are excellent. Rev Power, 10,000 mAh or whatever it is. Waterproof, drop proof, freeze proof. I love them dearly. They're excellent. Now I also have, because I like, just in case something goes wrong with the bicycle head torch, I bought this online as well. I think it's from Holland. It is a head torch, but it's a dynamo one. So you can wind it up, and then you get some light. It's good. I prefer the bicycle head torch, but this one, I love the fact that you're not reliant on anything apart from, your own winding. So that's cool. What else do I have? Oh, I say tech. I don't really have a lot of tech. I've just got other bits and pieces. I've got 2 external hard drives, mirror images of each other, just in case one fails, And I've got a little case here with my SD cards, and look at that, more cords, more headphones. Oh, that's where I put it. I've got a padlock with, not tech at all, a padlock with a combination lock, in case you need to chain your backpack to a bed in a hostel or on a train or anything like that. And what else do I have in this one? Oh, that's the other external hard drive, and the cables for it, and some more micro USB cables. Yes, and I think that's the lot for my tech, what I call tech. Okay, so we've covered clothes, and we've covered tech, and it's Pablo, one of the 2 cats we're house sitting for at the moment, so he's having a bit of a mad hour.
If you hear any funny noises, that's Pablo. He might make an appearance.
And so might Coco, hopefully, because Pablo was in quite a lot of Leeds video the other day, so you can check him out there. But anyway, so we've covered clothes, and we've covered tech kind of things. So now I've got miscellaneous as well, of which I carry so much more than the average person, even in a big backpack. So I've got 2 sets of prescription sunglasses and 2 sets of prescription glasses, you know, just in case. And I've got a cap. It's always important to have a cap. I have a money belt. Always important to have your money belt to keep your stuff in. You have a sewing kit. Actually, so a sewing kit. Actually, this isn't a sewing kit. That's already gone in. This is one of those spare airline ones. Who knows? I might need it in a hospital room, in a dorm room one day. My medical kind of kit thing is that is public and okay. My medical kit is basically now with band-aids, antihistamine, aspirin, and ibuprofen. Headaches, hangovers, all that kind of stuff. And then something I've started doing a lot more. Oh, actually, travel pillow and eye mask for aeroplanes, buses. Something I've started doing a lot more nowadays is, we really experienced it when we were in Russia last year, when we went across on the Trans-Siberian. Lee's written a couple of blog posts about that, so you can check it out. And we'd be on the train for, say, 1 to 2 nights. And with the samovars, like boiling hot water at the end, you can put boiling water into this, I think it's an imitation, but anyway, let it cool overnight with the lid off, and you've got, drinking water that you can then treat yourself with your SteriPen if you want. So, or you can just make yourself a coffee in it. And I'm also going to use it as my water bottle, again steering away from plastic water bottles. I also carry pop-up bowls. They can be used as bowls or plates. This was the one for porridge on the train, with the lids, and the larger one for noodles. It still smells like 2-minute noodles. I think they call them ramen in the US, but yeah, this was the noodle bowl. But they're excellent. It just means if you're in a hostel and there are no bowls, you've got your own. You're all good. You make yourself a fruit salad. Yeah.
Or if you're out and about, you can have a picnic and cater for yourself quite easily, saving some money.
Exactly. And to go with that, I've got cutlery. Okay, oh look at that. Some more spare micro USB chargers. Outside, plastic knives and forks, or forks and spoons, and one knife I think. And this year I decided to mix things up a bit. I bought 2 metal straws, because I know how incredibly bad straws are for the environment. So metal straws from now on. And I just make sure whenever we go out and about, I always carry this with me. It's nice and light because it's plastic cutlery. I think I have 1 metal teaspoon. I used to carry a metal cutlery, but then I was advised not to because they didn't carry on planes. But apparently it's no problem now. So I think when we take our next flight, which is going to be flying from Sydney to Athens, I might have to buy some metal cutlery from somewhere there. So that way you can eat out cheaply. You're never stuck in a hostel if they run out of spoons. You always got your own. And to go with all of that, I have my travel cup, which I've just walked away with. Back in a second. So, travel cup, cute cup, absolutely brilliant. I had a different one on the Trans-Siberian. I lost the lid in South Korea, which was a bummer, but fantastic. You make your hot drinks on it, on the train. You walk down, doesn't spill, Here's Coco. Coco's going to help me now with the demonstration. Yeah. But yeah, so that's my cute cup. Of course, when you're travelling, you stick stuff inside it when you're flying. It's all good. And the last thing, last but not least, as I mentioned before, my toiletries and stuff. So many essential oils. I love essential oils. What can you do? Just they smell good. Tiger Balm, always great for aching leg muscles or shoulders from carrying all the stuff. And now I think, in case you were wondering, you may have noticed my backpack was slightly too heavy, and what I had to do flying from Auckland to Sydney was wear these over my jeans. Lee was horrified actually, he thought I was such a fashion victim. But, not a fashion victim, something else, travesty. And yeah, I wore the shorts, big baggy shorts, over top of, so 3 pairs of trousers, and a pair of leggings underneath as well. So it was a little bit of an uncomfortable flight. It was only 3.5 hours. I was just too lazy to go and and change, even though I had a spare cotton bag in one of my jacket pockets. I was supposed to put everything into, but I didn't quite get around to it. Now I'm not going to make you endure me packing all of this because it takes so long, but just to show you how incredibly fortunate I was with my jacket, my solar panel actually slots down here, look at that, in the side, and then I can just fit loads of other things in as well. So I'm going to pack up my 2 jackets and like that top with no sleeves on, and I'll put my trousers on, and then I'll show you exactly what I did, how I got through on our last flight. So I've got my, actually I haven't put the leggings on, but anyway, you can see 3 pairs of trousers, there's that sleeveless top and my fleece. I forgot a couple of things to mention. I can now carry a dry bag because I saw a great video about doing your washing in a dry bag, but it's also good for the beach and that gets shoved up and shoved into one of the jackets. And also carry a wallet. As soon as you get to a local country, get the local currency, just take out enough for the day so you're not, having to go to an ATM all the time or however you change the money. But so, one of the tricks that I learned from a couple of really good blogs, you don't actually have to wear the jacket. So this is the one, oh my word, it's so heavy. It's so heavy. But you just fold it discreetly. This is how I flew from Auckland to Sydney. Fold it and then, looking really nonchalant, it'll just like sling it over your arm, but try not to show how heavy the blooming thing is. Yeah, fine. So you go up to your desk, you've got your paperwork and your passport and all that sort of stuff. You've got your little day bag. Oh, look at how lovely and small that is. So small. And I bought this the other day for $5 from another charity shop, and I might see if I can just wear it underneath my fleece. Just, put odds and ends in it. And that, sorry, excuse the perspiration. It's not a comfortable way to travel. You see people rocking up at airports and they're so glamorous and they look amazing and their hair's immaculate. Yet no, this is not that style at all. But this is just remembering the fact that the only people you need to get past are the people at the check-in desk and the people just before you board the plane, just in case they've got one of those wheelie trolleys where they want to wear your carry-on luggage. Most countries are quite lenient with carry-on luggage, but Australia lately, like some of the local airlines, they've really clamped down. It's gone from being 10 kilos or 15 kilos or whatever, or 10 kilos and loads of bags of duty-free, to 7 kilos, and they charge you for additional carry-on. But the flight we've got from Sydney to Athens, that's 10 kilos, so I can have a little look and see what I can take out of my pockets and put into my bag. But apart from that, it's just about, using what you have available, and remembering as well that you can buy things down the other side. I think I might have to leave my deodorant, I might have to leave my hand cream, because I can always get them in Greece. That won't be a problem at all.
So once we travel with 10 kilo allowance, you might take most of those things out your pockets and put them in your bag, can't you, Mandy?
Maybe. I might actually go and weigh myself just quickly because I'm losing the light, because I didn't realise how long this was going to take. Just assembling all my stuff took ages. But I'm going to go and weigh myself and tell you exactly how much is in my day bag and how much I'm wearing on me. Okay, just back from weighing myself and having a drink because, oh my word, so hot. So I've had to peel everything off and put it all back here. So basically, at the moment, my backpack is just under 8 kilos, so I'll have to do something about that before I get to the airport. And this weighs 9.5 kilos. My 3 tops, of which I'll be wearing 2, and then just carrying the blue one. You take on an additional 9.5 kilos. And that's how I'm going to fly from Sydney to Greece, and then we'll see how we go from there. Okay, so the video ran a little bit longer than I'd expected. Sorry about that. If you want, you can check out Lee's video in comparison, just to see how he can manage to travel so much more streamlined than I can. If you've enjoyed the video, if you want to see other videos of our travels, we're the Frugal Travellers, Frugal Travellers blog, Frugal Travellers on Instagram, Facebook. And we have some other YouTube videos, mainly about travels last year in the Stans and China and Russia, etc. This year we're off to Greece, starting in Greece, and then we're going to go through the Caucus region, Georgia, Armenia, Azerbaijan, heading through Turkey, into Bulgaria, Hungary. That's why I did need like clothes for colder climates, because I think it's going to be a bit chilly when we get to Georgia, etc. And then basically we want to end up in the UK in December, so we'll need warmer clothes for those regions as well. If you want to follow us on our travels, please subscribe, like the video if you like the video, make some comments in the comment section below, and it'd be lovely to see you.
Cool. And you could also like Lee's video, because we're having a bit of a competition. See who gets so many likes, who gets the most likes.
It's not about the likes.
Of course it's not about the likes. But like mine, please.